So this is in front of us still. That's a serious point. So again, we've been through this. We've developed a very solid body of technical work. We think that our technical work is conservative. The work that Pacific International Engineering is doing right now, we believe is the accurate basis for establishing the base flood elevations. But again, and I've been around this issue for some time, and I'm a pessimist about the issue. And I think that you could make an argument that this issue is already lost. And therefore, we're going to live under a penalty for the next several decades until the next chance we get to fix this, which might be, as I say, 2035 or so. So, certainly from my perspective, we need the help of our elected officials. I've listed a few of what I think to be our vital interests here: citizen health and welfare, schools, government services, property tax base, very important, sales tax revenue, transportation infrastructure. You know, I-5 is in the floodplain throughout much of the valley, and environmental issues and opportunities. And so now we're at the question part.
So I don't grasp the full implications of what you said. If the city of Burlington has to declare a floodway, what precisely will that require or entail happening?
FEMA, I don't understand FEMA's position on this. FEMA is promulgating the base flood maps, and so far FEMA is saying to Burlington, we'll worry about the floodway later. We'll first get these base flood elevations in place based on the hydrology that we're generating, and then we'll worry about the floodway issue. I don't think that that's a consistent argument. I don't think that you can say we've got 234,000 CFS at Cedar Woolley, and we're just going to kind of ignore the effect of that while we get the base flood elevations established.
I agree, but I still don't grasp what declaring a floodway, the local agency declaring that it is in a floodway, does that work out to in terms of the citizenry?
Well, it's a devastating issue. Would be a devastating issue economically for the city of Burlington.
Does it mean get out of town? What does it mean?
It does basically mean that you need to get out of town. That's right. Yeah. You need to move away from there. It's too dangerous to live there.
Local government can exert that kind of authority?
Right, although I would point out that people have been living there for the past 84 years. Now, we were flooded during that time, but the river system was different, the levee system was different, the dam storage was different.
Chuck?
Yes?
Have we seen the actual PIE model in action, say in the 2006 flood? Was it used, and have we seen it modeled, seen the model work against the core model?
We did. In fact, Mr. Arstead and I were sitting in his office, and we were engaged with Pacific International Engineering, and that was the evening before we're trying to make the decision of whether or not to evacuate Burlington. And so we called up Albert Liu, and we said, you know, give us an estimate based on what you're seeing right now of what that max discharge in Mount Vernon